Right, so it is just after 10. I had a decent sleep, to be honest. Probably went to sleep properly about 2:30, between say 10 and 2:30. It was ridiculous. I put something on the telly, Netflix, whatever, just fall asleep. I think I'm still trying to get used to the night shift. So when the weekend comes, if it's not a weekend where I'm DJing, I just try and stay in like night shift mode, so it doesn't really affect me. But if I go away camping and I've got no gigs booked, then I have problems with the sleep sometimes, mainly in the summer months as well. The winter's not too bad. But I speak to the other guys on nights and they go through phases as well where they're only getting about 4 hours sleep on the days off or the nights off or whatever. So it's just a bit weird. Anyway, so yeah, it's just after 10, or is it? It's 20 past now. So I've just been on the phone to me mate Dave Worthy there. So yeah, I'm gonna do a coffee first. I'm gonna start getting brekkie on. I've got bacon, I've got sausage, I've got egg. Do a decent breakfast so I'm all fueled up, and then we're going to make our way to right by the ferry terminal where the boats come in. So that's meant to be a good one. So if there's space there, it's got good reviews, I'll probably park there. So yeah, all good. And then we're going to spend the night there, and then I've got to get up tomorrow and then get to Volksmaster. So yeah, lots of dog walkers this morning, lots of traffic. Last night was amazing. There was no cars at all. It was just so quiet and peaceful. So it really is a good spot. So a little top tip. I always bring a couple of flasks, so I have hot water. And if they're good flasks, they should last like 24 hours at least. And then obviously I've got me Yeti flash mug as well. These are brilliant. They're expensive. They're really good. Really good quality. You know, how many of these do you buy and they're shite? They just break. This is like, boom. This is like next level. And it doesn't get water. You know the way like you can get water between the insulation on them when they've been in a bowl of water? These don't. They're like boss. So yeah, the coffee, I've just got instant coffee. Just put the Nescafe Gold instant in. Got that from the fuel station yesterday. Probably about £7. So yeah, I haven't got me coffee pod maker or anything here. I might do one day. I might get a little one just for the van, so I can use coffee pods. But yeah, I've just put, oh yeah, someone's just pulled up. So yeah, so I've put my coffee in. I'll put my milk in now. But yeah, dead handy this. I was about to start boiling the kettle and then realised I've got boiling water with me. It's okay, it's 24 hours old, but it'll still be hot enough for a coffee. So you can just get that morning coffee on quicker. And it's the same when you arrive somewhere as well. It's not worse than getting somewhere and Michelle's like, oh, I want a cup of tea before we go on the walk, or you know, whatever. You can just do it straight away without having to faff around, get the kettle out, get the gas on, you know, and all that. Or well, I've got a lecky kettle and a gas one, depends on our setup. If I do use the lecky kettle on this bad boy, it does eat a lot of energy. You know, it does use quite a lot of power out the anchor unit. So I do try and use the gas, and the gas I get is cheap as chips. The guy who does me gas bottles, it's really cheap, so I'm made up. Never used to be. I used to get it refilled by some company and they were like 40 odd quid a bottle, but now it's proper cheap. I'm getting it for like £7 a bottle. So if I want the heating on, big shout to you know who you are, mate. It's that cheap. I just have the heating on or whatever. So yeah, because I used to always moan at Michelle when it was like 50 quid a bottle. I'd be like, no, you're not having the heating on. Or I'd be like, no, like you're not having like 3 burners on. She'd have 3 burners on and all that. But it's costing us too much money in gas. But that's not the problem anymore. So yeah, nice one to you know who you are. Sound all good, see you in a bit. I've just got to use the milk and it's half gone, and I haven't used it for any coffee or anything, and that's all I use milk for. And it's half gone. I was thinking weird, and then I realised them knickknacks, mate, them extra spicy knickknacks. Wow, if I didn't have had, I can't even talk. If I hadn't have had milk last night, I would have to call the emergency services. Honest to God, those extra spicy knickknacks are lethal. Just be careful if you're on them. That's the coffee done. So, this was a nightmare. I got these sourdough bagels because I thought like they might be healthy. So they're probably healthier than the others. They're quite expensive really. So I've got them for breakfast with egg, bacon, sausage, whatever. But they couldn't get a price off the barcode. So the lad was going, I think he ended up phoning the manager in the end. I had a big queue behind me. And you know when that happens, it's just a nightmare, isn't it? So, yeah. One thing I do when I go away in the van, I don't know what it is, I get really dry feet and really dry hands, especially on my thumbs. The corner of my thumbs just crack and it's so painful. I think it's all the fucking round with, like, you know, catches and zips and just all that. You constantly, and it just breaks the thumb down. Really sore, does me head in. So I've just moisturised my feet and my hands. I might have to put some tape on that though, it's absolutely killing me. I've got some tatami tape there. But yeah, one thing I've done last night which is different, I've never thought to do this. I actually wound the driver's seat forward as far as it would go. So I brought it forward and wound it forward. So that's obviously given me an escape route out that way. If that door was jammed, I can still get out that way without having to try and climb over. But not only that, if I've ever forgot anything in the front, like say I needed that charger there or that lamp or whatever, I can easily get through into the front. So I've never ever thought to do that, and I done it last night. Because when I do a wild stop, I don't turn these around. Normally these seats are turned around facing the other way, these front passenger seats. But obviously when I do a wild stop, I just put these curtains up. I don't even put me insulated screen covers on the front windows. I just have this curtain for a bit of privacy, and that's about it. So yeah, right, get this brekkie on. So I've decided to leave the van in bed mode. No point stripping all that down, and it's just me, because I've still got this seat here. Now the problem I've got, the tables for here, this extra table top is used for bed mode. I have got a table that screws into this here for this chair when it's turned around. So that's strapped to the back of the van. So I'm gonna go and get that now. I'm gonna slot that in there, use that, and then that way I can use that even if I'm in bed mode or not. And I might make something for it to go on here, just so I've got a bit more worktop space. So that's what I'm gonna do anyway. So we're sorted when I got that from the back, and I'm still in bed mode. So I forgot I had that. As I say, it's got a bent arm that goes in there, and you can sit on these chairs when they're turned around. But I'm loving the van at the minute. I'm really like loving these little things. You know, all these little things just, you know, change your mood. Like these corners, they'd all come off. I glued them back on. The maxi fan, because the thing that was here was just useless. Used to just leak. The new windows, just things off Temu. Like I'm on TikTok now and Temu. So like these little shitty plastic things, because there's never been anywhere to put your phone. We had like net in there that looked untidy, and now the window's there. You know, just little things like that. Yeah, like we haven't even got a toilet roll holder in the bathroom. So I haven't put it on yet. I'm gonna put one of them on. So we've got a toilet roll holder for in there. So yeah. Anyway, the gas is on, and I'm gonna crack on with this breakfast. Hi guys, thanks for tuning in and welcome to the channel. We've just got the bakey sausage and eggy with the table extension. As you can see, I'm still in bed mode, so that's the table that we never use from the back. So that's in my new table bracket system. Extra worktop space. I can stay in bed mode because it's just me. This is where I'll be sitting here. It's well better coming away by myself. Stay tuned guys, YouTube video on the drop this week. Bye! But as per, my nose is running. I don't know why, I've had it 6 months. Right, so we've got the egg. The pan's prepped for the egg. And then I've got my little ridge monkey with a piece of bacon in, 3 sausages. I'm gonna do 3 eggs, just for the protein. And this is gonna be my only meal now till about 7 o'clock tonight, because I'm doing like intermittent fasting and that. Bagels are ready in the toaster, and the toaster is plugged into the 240 Anker unit. Coffee's done. Boom. Right, so my eggs fucked up a little bit because of that stupid pan. does me head in that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so I think I'm going to get myself a new pan. But there we are there, that's brekkie. So I'm going to have that. Got me coffee, all good. See you in a bit. Right, so yeah, the belly is full. Just got to clean up now. But look at this, I've got crumbs everywhere. So, and this like annoying ridge on the end of here. You can't like just, you know what I mean? So I might get the hoover out, got a little hoover there, and just like give it a little blast with the hoover, you know what I mean? Get all these crumbs up. Because I don't want to get it on my lovely Persian Timu carpet that I've got. In a bit. There she is. Hoover this shit up. Boom. So I'm almost ready to wash up. I've just cleaned the bowl, disinfected that, because you know you need to do that before you start washing up. Otherwise, you're washing your dishes in a dirty bowl. You know what I mean? So I'm good to go there. That's all ready to go in. Now I've got no hot water, so I can either use my gas and wait 15 minutes for the water to heat. I could have put it on before, but I didn't because I've still got me flasks from yesterday. I've made me coffee for the day. That'll do me all day. That's like 4 cups of coffee in one. So that's me coffee for the whole day. So the hot water I've got in the flasks, I'm going to utilise that in the sink. Little top tip there. Boom! Another top tip, because I take pride in me washing up. I do like the lightly soiled stuff first, and then I leave all the heavy stuff to the end, because you don't want to contaminate your water too much. And things like you're washing up liquid, like I'll use a bit of kitchen towel and get rid of most of the grease off stuff first, and then I don't do this in the house, obviously. This is when I'm camping, and then I'll just put a thin layer of a grease cutter into it, so while you're washing the other stuff, that's working its magic on the grease. Do you get me? Sound. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna pick all that litter up. I can't leave here and leave all that there. I don't know who's done it, but it's disgusting, isn't it? So I'm just gonna put it in a bin bag, and then I've got to do the bin anyway. So yeah, all good. Right, that's me good deed for the day done. It was bugging me, so I've cleared all that mess up. It's now in a bin bag. So I just hope any van lifers or car campers, whatever, whoever's watching this, stop dropping litter. It's making me sick. Nice one. Right, on to the next destination now. Van's all packed away. Oh, typical. I've left a few poppers open. I always check that before I pull off. So I'll sort them. And then, yeah, off we go. Gas is off. And yeah, I'm made up. I picked all that rubbish up. Just bastards, aren't they? But yeah, boss little spot this. I'll be putting a review on Park for the Night. Although the boulders are there, you used to be able to get on that field there. They've stopped that. But yeah, as long as you're not blocking the gates, which I'm not, you know, you get a tractor in there if you wanted to. So yeah, we're gonna just drive down the coast. I'm in 2 minds what to do. I don't know whether to go down to the next location and stay there all day and all that, and then I've got a 2-hour drive in the morning to Oldham to drop the van off, or do I spend the day down the coast and then drive sort of halfway, so I'm like only an hour away from Oldham. So I've got a better chance of getting there on time tomorrow. So I'll decide that later. There's another little park up down there, which is on Park for the Night as well. There's a few spaces there, but obviously I had all this to myself last night, no bother whatsoever. And it's nice and level. As long as you do a bit of jiggery pokery, you can get it level. Didn't even have to put me ramps on. So yeah, all good. See us at the next destination. Yeah, maybe I won't stay around here tonight. Right, well, I'm on the River Blyth. Yeah, there is another place you can park just down there. So I might go and check that out as well. But I'll just have my coffee here for a bit. Right by the town centre as well, so like you got all the pubs and all that. But yeah, they've both got good reviews. That one you parked on the road, so you've got like the pavement right next to you, people walking past and that, and cars going past. This one's an actual car park. But they're saying people, I'll put it on the screen anyway. I'll put the 2 on the screen. But people are saying, like, yeah, this can get a bit rowdy till about 9 o'clock, and then it seems to quieten down, but it's a Sunday today, so I'm assuming it's going to be alright, and I can always move on later. That looks nice and flat over there though, and I'd have the side door facing the water, whereas I can't really park side on here. So yeah, tempting. Oh, that's gated. Yeah, I'll have a little mooch and I'll get back to you. Right, this could be us for tonight. There's more parking down that way. So boom. Right, well, I've basically just chilled out. I don't even feel guilty about it, to be honest. Just yeah, had a little mooch. I've had to hide me MacBook. I never bring my MacBook away, but I just thought if I get bored, at least I can do some record box, music management and stuff like that for me DJing. But I haven't had the chance anyway, but so I've just had to like hide it, because I suppose if the van gets broken into, touch wood it doesn't, like, but if it does, I'd be devoted if they took that, you know what I mean. I've just thought on, I haven't hit the hard drive, should have hit that as well. Nightmare. We are Arriva buses. Little pub here. My phone's on about 60%, so I'm hoping I can charge it somewhere. These little seaside towns in the UK, they're just riddled with outsiders and crime and poverty and that, and they run down, and you know what I mean, just I don't know, get a bit of a dodgy vibe. Like, we went to Lytham and St Anne's, and it was just like, I'm sure like back in the 80s or 70s it was lovely, but not anymore. If I can get through today without getting bird pooing on me, I'll be happy, because there's loads of like seagulls and all kinds. But yeah, it's a ghost town, everywhere's shut. Oh well, comes to the first pub that's actually open, the Oddfellows Arms. So I can risk it for a biscuit. But it might be one of them pubs where you go in and the music goes off. Wow, it's so quiet. This is what Sunday should be like. I love the roads and that, like, even I went past like a council estate before, even that looked nice. You know what I mean? And again, more cut grass. They're staying on top of it. Like, as I was going past some like cottage before, some fella was outside like mowing grass that isn't even his really. It was outside of his premises, but he was keeping it tidy, had a strimmer in there. I think I've already taken on a few insect bites. There was like them little midgy flies before. I reckon I've been bit already. Just the other bit, I drove down here before, just went right round here just to check it out. Now this is the other place where I could stop tonight. I'll just show you that in a minute. This is the other place where I could stay. Just park up, which looks pretty level. So I could literally just park up here on the road. Or, you got this pub here, an LI lifeboat station. I think I'm going to have to put my sunglasses on. Just squint a little bit here. Yeah, it's like a boathouse down here. Looks nice in there, doesn't it? This is so weird, it's just a weird place, this. Right, yeah, so you got Whitby Bay, which is down by Scarborough, which is further down south on this coast. And then you got Whitley. So we're by Whitley Bay, which is where I was gonna go. I was just getting vibes of like St Anne's and all that. Someone put on one of the park for the night reviews saying like some fella was trying to get in the van at 2:30 in the morning and all that. So yeah, just put me off. And I thought, can't really be bothered walking around a seaside town, so I think I've made the right choice. It's lovely and quiet here. There's loads of opportunities to stop for the night, and there's a few nice pubs, so I'm just going to walk into the town centre. I've like just done a loop there, which seems like a bit pointless, but I'm going to go back into the town centre now. Right, I'm on the deck, and so I'm trying to walk along the joist just in case any of these boards are rotted. Dodgy like, you can feel them. So yeah, I'm going back the other way now. I've had a little nose that way and I've had a look. There's not really much that way until you come to the next town. So I'm going to walk along here, something a bit different. There's kids crabbing and everything. You must be able to get crabs like. I've seen a few crabs in buckets. You're not seeing better days, haven't you? That's why I try not to buy cars or anything that's had a life by the sea. Because the sea, even if it looks alright, the chances are the sills and everything are going to be rotted. It's just the salt air, it just cuts through everything. Here's the police station, but I think there's a little cut through here. I'm going to see if it's open. Official coastal cycle path. I am a little bit gutted. I haven't brought my bike because I could have. So yeah, a little bit gutted, but my knee and my back has been playing up, but I reckon it would have sort of been some good physio for it. There's some girl in the pub last night, mid-20s, maybe early 30s. Looked pretty good, like, must go to the gym and all that. And she had a daughter with her. And I'm half an hour away, don't forget. And she's just pulled up next to me. How mad's that? I'm half an hour away from where I was yesterday, and she's just parked next to me and got the bikes off the bike rack, and they've gone for a cycle. So yeah, I thought that was a bit mad. She didn't say hello or anything, but she looked at me as if to say, like, you know, I recognise you. That's what we like to see. Nice tarmac. No potholes. It's a bad sign, there's a job centre here. That's normally a sign of people out of work. But look at this. Sunday. And it's just dead. There's just all signs pointing towards, like, I don't know. You've got a Mecca Bingo on that side of the road and a pound stretcher here and a job centre there. It's just a bit, I don't know. These kids are going to do a wheelie. He's right, lads. Hey, he's right. Right, I'm off, boys. Stay out of trouble. All right. Take care. Nice one. Great to meet you. Some boss wheelies there. See you later.
Take care, bro.
£3.30 a pint. It's the cheapest I've paid for a pint in like 20 years or something. So get back to van. I've got them burgers left. I'm gonna put bacon on them tonight. So there's the library. Don't see many of them anymore. These like Victorian terraces here. And like, that's just like a wide street, and you don't get that anymore. But yeah, friendly place. I was in the local social club there. I only went in for one and ended up just staying for the Everton game, the Newcastle game. Like, Everton got beat as per. Just on my way back to the camper van, which is on the harbour. There's another place over there. What's that? Oh yeah, it's an Indian. Tempting. That is tempting. I can smell it as well. I do love a curry. I don't mind going for a bevy by myself. But yeah, I'm not into going for a meal by myself. You know, just sat there at the table eating. Everyone's staring at you. You're industrial, sort of industrial, and then a couple of 3-bed semis. It's just a really strange place. Right, so I'm gonna get tea on. I've just turned the gas on. Weird day, just a weird day. I wasn't expecting today to go the way it has. It's just been really strange. Almost feels like a bit of a wasted day. Sometimes you just need that. Sometimes you just need to switch off, mix with the locals, watch a bit of football and have a few pints. So yeah, I'm kind of just taking it with a pinch of salt, but there's probably more in the area I could have done. But at the same time, I've got a bad knee and a bad back at the minute. So you know, I am restricted to what I could do, and time is getting on. So yeah, it's getting on. It's like, what time are we on actually? So it's like 20 to 8. You know what I mean? The day's gone. So yeah, just gonna do myself something to eat, get that sorted, and then we'll settle in. And then I'm thinking I've got to meet Derek at Volksmaster at 10:30. It's 2 hours 50 minutes from here, so it's still a long drive. So dare I say it, I'm gonna have an early night and you know, try and get to Volksmaster for that time, which is in Oldham, because it's still a long trek from here to there. So I'm like 3.5 hours away from home and 2 hours 50 minutes to Oldham, I think, or something like that. So yeah, anyway, I'll probably do some video in a bit when I'm cooking my food, and then yeah, see how the night goes. Right, so yeah, cheeseburgers, but we're doing it with the bacon tonight. So I've got the burgers on the Ridge Monkeys. I've separated them so they fit perfect. Then I've just got to get my bacon on the go. I'm gonna toast the bombs. Got my butter, get that ready. Oh, that's nice and soft. I don't put it in the fridge. Butter's there. I'd love to know what the score is with that little, because I'd rather park there. There's a gate and I don't want to wake up in the morning and then find someone's blocked me, you know, locked the gate or blocked me in. But that boat's still there. Oh yeah, there's people pulling in now. But I'm not expecting any trouble anyway. Sunday night, innit? We are prepped. The burger buns are prepped, toasted. One slightly over toasted, but I like that. The buttered tomato ketchup's on. We've got the bacon, cheeseburgers. They're all welded in, all ready to load. The gas is off. Challenge tonight is I need to watch a film from start to finish, but I've fallen asleep and without going on my phone. So I'm hoping to do that. Choose a nice film and watch it. See you in a bit, guys. Didn't even see that coming in now. So it's docking or on its way out or what? CMOS installer. Well, I hate to say this, but those two burgers were amazing. Absolutely amazing. Quarter pounder with bacon, cheese and sesame seed bun toasted. Absolutely amazing. Bit of ketchup, no salad. It would have been nice with salad, but didn't have any. I've got it, like, I feel like I need chocolate, you know what I mean? So it's looking like that's the next challenge. Do a clean up and all the rest of it and get a shower and whatever and nip out and get some chocolate, because I want to watch a film. Tell me now. It's 8:20, something. If I can get back here like 9 and I'm showered and everything with goodies and I already know what I'm going to watch and all that, it might work. So stay with me, guys. So I've just been picking up more litter from other people. I can't cope with it. I might become a professional litter picker. But yeah, all this area here was absolutely full of cans of shit and wrappers and stuff, so I've done the best I can. Because one, I don't want people thinking it's me, but two, I'm just doing my little bit to help the community. So the sun is going down and we are on the quays. A couple of visitors. It's like a Jap classic import over there. But yeah, I'm thinking of going in the shop. I want some chocolate. I want some goodies. So the one stop isn't too far away. Shuts at 10. So I might go and get some. There's actually a ladder there. Could maybe go for a cold plunge. I probably would, you know. This was somewhere else. I wouldn't think twice of getting in there. So it looks like the crew are back on the boat. They just pulled it over and like jumped on. So I don't know where they've been like. So maybe that's on its way out to sea. I don't know. I don't know what that place is over there. Like concrete mill or what, I don't know. Yeah. Getting a bit of a sunset here, I suppose. Got the wind turbine in the back. It's just one of the strangest places I've visited, I think. The town. It's just so weird. Everything's just so strange. Like you've got like 2 semi-detached houses and then 2 like industrial companies next to them. But friendly people, everyone's been dead friendly, especially in that social club. £3.30 a pint. Boom. We're off to one stop. It's a 10-minute walk from here. So what I'm thinking, the calories, burning some calories, but also I'm getting some sweeties. Wonder what was going on there. It's the coffee shop just shutting up. I don't know what time to leave in the morning. I need to be leaving at 7:30. That's what time I need to be leaving, but this has started to turn itself off. I'm starting to charge for a bit, so might run out of battery. But yeah, I haven't even tied my shoelaces. Should be there soon. I'll let you know what I get in a bit. Boom. Oh, it's like a terraced house. All new brick on the front. I can't get over how wide the some of the streets are. They're like super wide. Oh yeah, there's broken glass there. I like, this is quite a wide street. Look how wide that is. I've seen people like just walk on the dog with a bottle of beer. You know what I mean? Like, I love a beer, as you know. Wow, that was weird. Ends up in a like off license. That didn't show up on Google Maps. Just like a converted house. So I've got the goodies. So yeah, all good. Shady. Just saw 2 lads with the hoods up. I hate to see that when it's nice weather. Can't stand to see grown ass men with the hoods up. Just looks dodgy. But yeah. So yeah, boy races everywhere here. There's St Cuthbert's. Boom. Church has been ringing its bells. Anyway, I've got the snacks and we're just about to get back to base. Right guys, that's a wrap. I will check in on you in the morning. We are about to watch the film for the night, which is called Greenland or something. Yeah, it's a Gerard Butler one. I was going to watch The Hunting with, or The Hunted or something with Mel Gibson, but this is number 2, the other one was number 3, so I'm going with this. Just had a load of onion rings, just trying to choose a film. The snacks are onion rings, we got some popcorn, we got a double Snicker, we got a protein bar, and we got some biscuit M&Ms. I didn't have to go to the one stop because I got to a off license first. That was dead friendly, like sound. So yeah, I'm about to go live guys on this film. So I've had my shower, and a nice hot shower is what was needed. So here we go. See you later guys. See you in the morning. Morning guys. It is 7 o'clock. My alarm's just gone off, and that's a wrap basically. Be driving to Volksmaster in Oldham. Meet my mate Derek. Hopefully get there for about 10, half 10. Dropping my van off. They've got it for a few days, fixing it, and then he's gonna get me home. But yeah, lovely morning to wake up to. The fishermen are here, so yeah, our boat's still there. I'll probably check in with you when I get back home or whatever, as I normally do. But yeah, good stuff. See you later. You alright guys? So yeah, I am home. Yeah, it was a boss drive down to Volksmaster. It was a clear run. Got there a little bit early, to be honest. Dropped the van off, no problems, and then waited for Derek to come and get me. So got back here for about must have been about 11:45, I think, by the time I got back here. So yeah, you know, nearly 5 hours from getting up to getting home. So yeah, and I'm on nights tonight, so I'm gonna just upload the videos now and start processing it and stuff. So be on YouTube in a couple of days, maybe Friday. But yeah, Northumberland. I've literally scratched the surface, but it was just a little recce run, just to see what it's like up there. So I'll definitely be going back to lovely parts of the world, and I met some great people. So yeah, thanks for tuning in guys, and please, as always, like, share, follow, all that good stuff, subscribe. Cheers, see you later.